The cost of living is hitting many of us hard these days as home prices, food, goods, and services continue to soar. Wages in the pay scale remain stagnant, though, forcing many people to live paycheck to paycheck.
That's right. WDS reporter Jonah Gilmore takes a look at how the cost of living is impacting your neighborhoods, neighbors, and what some people are doing to offset the cost.
Hanging in there, let's just say that. Some months I had to rob Peter to pay Paul.
Kirk Bergeron is a retired engineer on a fixed income at a time when expenses for just about everything are high.
You have to allot so much money that you have each month for a variety of things.
Bergeron lives near Broadmoor Community Church, a place he frequents once a month.
It comes handy.
Receiving free food to help him offset the cost to simply live and survive.
Instead of having to purchase this, I can use for gas or anything in the house I may need other than a tire or whatever. It helps the cost.
According to Bergeron, the price of his monthly bills like utilities and insurance have fluctuated, a trend Andronica Morris with Housing NOLA knows too well.
People can't afford their utilities. People can't afford some of the basic necessities that they need. And so this is the worst, this is not a good scenario that we're in right now.
She says, like Bergeron, several of their clients are struggling to pay for the basics.
Almost half of the people who live in New Orleans cannot afford where they currently live.
The website Zillow shows the average rent across major cities in our area ranges from $1,500 on the low end to $1,750 on the high end. Here in Louisiana, minimum wage is $7.25, meaning on that salary for 40 hours a week, a person makes a little more than $15,000 annually. A wage Morris says isn't enough for working Americans to afford a home, even make rent.
Almost half the people who live here are living in a fashion that's unsustainable. So anything that happens means that they're going to be tumbling into housing insecurity further. They could become homeless. They could be doubled up. They could be forced out of New Orleans just like that.
Forced out and left alone, experts say more homes in New Orleans are sitting empty, unable to be bought or leased.
We have about 20% of our housing available sitting.
But not everyone is necessarily homeless. Instead, they're going back to their original homes. Data from the Pew Research Center shows nearly 18% of adults between the ages of 25 and 34 are opting to live with their parents. In New Orleans, the percentage is above the national average, with 23.6% of young adults choosing to stay at home.
One of the biggest shortfalls we have is one-bedroom apartments for everyone at every income band.
But the issue doesn't stop at housing. The Consumer Price Index shows Americans are paying 26% more for just about everything compared to 2019.
Sometimes it be some depressing days.
Grace Lucas says she's struggling to stay afloat.
No food stamps. Got laid off from the job. One Social Security check. I think we're gonna have a good day today.
In the past, she's relied on Second Harvest to help out.
Me, my husband, and my grandchildren ate off it.
And because she knows the feeling too well, she chooses to help others in her spare time.
I still need the help and the support to get the food. I'm not homeless, but at some point I have to come over to get the food. And then when I don't need it, I'll come and still volunteer.
According to LendingTree.com, Louisiana households spend about 8% of their income on groceries, totaling more than $7,000 a year.
I'm at Whole Foods, and I'm going to show you how to coupon.
Giandra Taylor is trying to get those costs down and helping others lower their costs in a quick and unique way.
I've been couponing it's probably been over 6 years.
The LSU graduate started her couponing kick in college, learning from her late mother.
Don't miss out on this deal, guys.
Now she's passing the info along to help people save serious money.
When I do track the spending, I might be spending less than $50 for over $1,000 worth of products.
And viewers are buying in. Taylor's couponing videos have garnered tens of thousands of views on TikTok.
It's a lot of the products that we do use on a daily basis. Food, deodorant, household, personal care, all of that. I don't pay for.
She says in this economy, her plan is simple. Use her platform to help people save money.
You can spend it on clothes for your children. You can spend it on bills because some people are living paycheck to paycheck. So it does allow you to save money in other ways.
While most of you are working to make the most of what you have, all are hoping for some relief and say despite counting change, they're committed to counting their blessings.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
Anything helps at this point.
Jonah Gilmore, WDSU News.
Right now, if you are struggling to get by, there are several resources available to help.
Yeah, they include Housing NOLA, Second Harvest, and other nonprofits in the area. We have put all of that information and the list on our website, WDSU.com.